Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhum Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is Social and IS Certified International Educational and Training Institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it is not effective to increase one skill just by offering formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all. We distribute services locally, nationally, internationally to student, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and bulk knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids Learning Game website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training program website and offline online courses for you, the learner by professional trainers, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renewed professionals to develop all kind of youth and promote the education of their abilities and personality. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the street of global professional. We believe that knowledge is level, light, and vision. So we try to answer the needs of today's generation and we serve them with research and practice method. We must have a genuine concept for the learner to represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. As a member are committed to offering effective best quality service and continuous improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share attention box. So support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. The support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2092 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, we will continue support. We already completed 2092 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change these at www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account for us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy all feature with mismatch that you cannot do anything here. From now, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace slide. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with very certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you're an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you're a host of IGP, you can download the certificate of gratitude. If you're an online life quiz competition winner, you can download a certificate of participation. If you're selected for membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in any award function which organizes combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can easily prepare and download 18 types of license certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of global professional membership, certificate of pandemic, certificate of active knowledge seekers, certificate of social activities, and IGP knowledge campaign 2020, 2021, and 2022. Certificate of participation in webinar series 1, authentic assessment in teaching learning, certificate of participation in webinar series 2. Teaching foreign language and assessment, certificate of participation in webinar series 3, digital classroom engagement tools, certificate of participation in webinar series 4. The new trend in education, certificate of participation in webinar series 5, upskill also leadership and managerial skills, certificate of participation in webinar series 6, general innovation in mathematics education, certificate of participation in webinar series 7, research comprehension approach, certificate of participation in webinar series 8. Art in teaching a special program in the art, certificate of participation in webinar series 9, 21st century tool in teaching mathematics, certificate of IGP corporate ambassador, certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quizzes verified with certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, navigation tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our previous premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP, well, be sure we promised previously, but lack of technical problem, we are listening you on time. This is get our collect your base condition. We solve all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything, and check the delivery for all webinar details. We say Korean request to check all button and pages on our website. Should like and still benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 2093 webinar, which name is Ethics and Integrity. And today our speaker ma'am name is Dr. Namra Munir. She, she is from Pakistan. Before I hand over this to our speaker ma'am, I'll share a very little bit about her. Assistant Professor of Education, Faculty of Education. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
How are you?
Hello, ma'am. I am fine,
Hello.
ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Me too, fine. Thank you very much for giving me an
Ma'am,
opportunity
the stage
to
is
deliver a lecture.
welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay. Thank you, Vita. Today's I'm Dr. Namra Munir from Pakistan. I'm teaching in University of Education, Lahore, Bihari campus. Today is my topic is ethics and integrity. Actually, I select this topic because I feel that nowadays there are huge demand to our youths and integrity. We forget about the ethics and integrity. Is the is not a matter of today only. It's always if we want to succeed in our life, then we must follow the ethics and integrity. Ethics, what are ethics, what are integrity, and how we follow it in our daily life and routine. Now, today we will discuss this. Please, next slide, please. What are moral values? What are morals and values? Morals are rules which people use to guide their behavior and thinking to enable a person to discussion between right and wrong. Actually, moral values are those which are differentiate in right and wrong. When we able to learn to differentiate, to distinguish between right and wrong, black and white, truth and lie, is mean we know the moral values of ours. Values are principles, standards, or quality considered worthwhile or desirable. Actually, values are principles which we describe for ourselves or state, describe or state, make the rules, regulations, and moral and values for continuity of a system in a smooth way. If we follow the rules, we follow the values, we follow the morals, then we will be able to run in a peaceful society. We everyone want to live in a peaceful society, but no one struggling about this, that other people also live in a peaceful society. If each and every person of the world can live in a try to live peacefully, then it's understood that everyone should live in a peaceful society and peaceful world, and this is the this word is a peaceful word called. Each and every disasters actually exist then when we forget our rules, our principles, our forget our standards, and we go beyond our standards. Then disaster schemes and drawback schemes in our life. Next slide, please. Next slide. What are ethics and ethical values? Ethics is branches of philosophy that involves systemizing, defining, and recommending the concepts of right and wrong conduct or behavior. Simplest definition of the ethics is differentiate in right and wrong is ethics. Ethical values encompass a set of guiding principles and beliefs that determine what is considered morally right and morally wrong is a given society or culture. These values serve as a framework for ethical decision making and behaviors. In universe, if lie is a bad thing, in every society, in every religion, telling lie is a bad thing. To murder a human being or to harm to a human being is a bad thing in each and every religion, in each and every society. This is the bad thing. Many things in the society are the same moral values. Two bad are bad and good are good. Telling lies are bad in every corner of the universe. Telling lie is a bad thing. To harm to a humanity is a bad thing. In every corner of the universe, everyone is the tell that this is a bad thing. Main standard of a human being or living in a society or in a universe are same. In fact, we follow our religion, our basic things, and some things are different, but main things are the same. Each and everyone believe on a god. Each and everyone have the difference in right and wrong. If you want to live in a universe and want to learn the what is right and what is wrong and what you want to do in your life, what you should do in your life and what are not doing in your life is the, if you understand this, it's me understand the ethics and ethical values. Ethical values encompass a set of guiding principles and beliefs and determine what is considered morally right and morally wrong in a given society or culture. These values serve as a framework for ethical decision making and behaviors. Next slide, please. Next slide. Needs of morals and values. Where why we need the ethical values and why we need the moral values? Actually, each and everyone want to get his or her rights. Is then possible if we are doing our duties, and which is my rights are your duties, and what are your rights is my duties. Simplest rule of the world, just obey, just fulfill, or just do your duties honestly. You are giving the rights of the everyone. Learning is taking place in different environment, at home, school, mosque, by reading books, magazine, seeing movies, television programs, and decisions with friends. Learning is an ongoing process throughout our life. From each and every moment we learn. Not only sitting in a classroom we are learning during eating, during moving around, visiting anything. If we are going for mosque for prayer, or we are going for mandir, we are going to see a seaside, or we are going for dinner, lunch, breakfast outside, and traveling in a bus, or we reading a newspaper or any book, we all learn something by seeing, by reading, by listening, by acting. From each and every act, we perceive something, is mean we learn something. If morals are not taught, one may make decisions based on immediate needs, desires, and emotions, but not on sound judgment. Each and everyone, if we have not moral values and ethics, then each and everyone want, if he want anything, he considered his or her right and want to do that thing on that. For example, if I am teaching in a classroom, a teacher is present and students are present and class is going on. If we have not ethical values in our lives, if one student want to sing a song in a loud voice, he start, then what's wrong? No class, no study, and this is not the place to sing a song. This is the ethical value to keep in the mind. Environment, circumstances, conditions, where we have to do what things. Singing is not a bad thing, but singing in a classroom during study is a bad thing. That's why it's not the good thing. It's told where we learn this. We learn this from our ethics, moral values. Next slide, please. Traits of moral values: responsibility, perseverance. Responsibility: being accountable in word and deeds, having a sense of duty to fulfill tasks with reliability, dependability, and commitments. Pursuing worth objectives with determination and patience, with exhibiting fortitude and contrast with failures. These are the traits of moral values. Learn from your responsibility, obey your responsibility, try to understand and fulfill your responsibility. Then you fulfill the traits of moral values. Next slide, please. Next trait is caring, self-discipline. Caring and self-discipline. Caring, to care about the rights of other people, to care about doing your duties carefully with responsibility, to care your elders, care about your youngers. Caring, showing understanding others by treating them with kindness, compensation, generosity, and forgiving attitude. Self discipline, demonstrating hard work, controlling emotions, words, actions, impulsions, and diverse, giving one's best in all situations. It's not the situation doesn't matter. Your control matters. Situation is worst. You have self control, self discipline. control your emotions, control your feelings, and act according to the situation is a self discipline. Try to understand the demand of the time, demand of the situation, demand of the things, then act accordingly. Next slide, please. Next state is citizenship, being law abiding and involved in service in schools, community, and country. Honesty, major thing in each and every step of the trade. You must be honest. Self control, you must be honest. In citizenship, to be honest. In courage, you must be honest. You, when you are doing your duties, must be honestly done your work. Honesty, telling the truth and admitting wrongdoing, being trustworthy and acting with integrity. Courage, doing right things in face of difficulty and following your consensus instead of route. Always honest, on always live in your the citizenship. Courage, always be courageful, be motivated, be honest, be disciplined towards your life. Next slide, please. We are talking about the traits, different traits we are studying here. We are learning about next trait is fairnessness. Fairnessness, clarity in things, clarity in thoughts, clarity in acts, clarity in your actions and words. Fairnessness, practicing justice, equality and equality, cooperating with one another, recognizing uniqueness and value of each individuals in your diverse society. Each and every person in a society has a individual, and he and she is a full personality. He is a different personality. It's not possible that everyone thinks same, act same, react same. Each and everyone has his own feelings, different life, different thoughts, different grooming environment. So value each and every thought and each and every man, woman, human being. Integrity, a firm adherence to a code of especially moral and artistic values. Being honest, truthworthy, and incorruptible. If you are trustworthy, you are honest, it means you have integrity in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. Patriotism, a love for and loyalty to one's country, is a patriotism. Is a trait of moral values and morality that you love your country. If you love your country, you follow the rules, regulations, you act on the constitution of that country, and then you follow the rules. This means you create a peaceful society. If you don't love with your country, you are not careful about your country's matter. You don't care about, about the rules, regulations. You don't follow the rules, regulations, and it may be problematic for the other persons. Next slide, please. Keep in your mind that we are studying about the traits of moral values. Different angles of moral values we are studying here. Next slide, please. Respect. Each and every person on this universe want to take respect, but many people are not thinking about the giving respect. If everyone start giving respect, In the result, no doubt, is clear that everyone gets the respect. Respect showing high regard to authority, elders, other people, self, and country, treating others as you want to be treated. Simplest definition of the respect is that treat the people as you want people treat you. Understanding that all people have values as human beings and always respect that values, that norms, that morality, then you will be have respect in your heart from the other peoples. Next slide, please. Ethical values. Conflicts is invisible between moral obligations that are difficult to reconcile and required moral reasoning and situation necessitating a choice between two equal, unusual, understandable alternatives. So, ethical principle facilitates individuals and society to resolve the conflicts in a fair, just, and moral values. Honesty, integrity, justice, these are all the ethical values. What is honesty? We already study about that. The honesty, the commitments to the truthfulness, transparency, and sincerity in one's action and communication. You must be honest in acting and communicating. Integrity, the equality of maintaining consistency and moral standards in one's principles and actions. Next, one is justice. Justice is the pursuit of the fairness, equality, and impartiality in dealing with others and addressing social issues. Next slide, please. Compassion, respect, responsibility, benefits. The capacity for empathy and sympathy, leading to kindness and care for the well being of others. Respect, the recognition and care for the well being of others. Respect the recognition of the inherent worth and dignity of all individuals, regardless of difference. Keep in your mind the individual differences and respect all, each and every human being is called the respect. Forget about that he's your younger or he is from your the elder. Respect is the right of each and every human being. Responsibility. Actually, to give respect is your responsibility. Responsibility, the acknowledgement of one's duty and obligation to act ethically and be accountable for one's choice and action. Beneficence, the moral imprehensive to go good and promote the well-being of others is beneficence. Comprehension, respect, responsibilities is our duties to do in living in a world. Next slide, please. Significance of ethical values. Significance mean importance of the ethical values. What do you think? There is any importance of ethical values? Yes, no doubt. If we have not ethical values, we are not able to call ourselves a human being. Guiding moral behavior, promoting virtual character, building truth and relationships. If we want these things, we must keep in our mind, in our action, in our thoughts, in our talks, moral values and ethical values. Ethical values provide a moral convention for individuals to navigate. complex ethical dilemmas and make informed and responsible choice. Promoting valuable characters, adherence to ethical values fosters to development of virtuous character traits such as integrity, empathy, and honesty. Building truth and relationship. Ethical values are the foundation of truth and respect in personal professions and society's relationship. Truth is essential for cooperation and social cohesion. Next slide, please. Next, enabling ethical leadership. Ethical leadership set example for others, inspiring truth, trust, and promote transparency, fairness, and accountability, facilitating justice and fairness. Ethical values underpin concepts of justice, fairness, and equality, which are essential for creating just and equitable society. Eth- Ethical leadership and justice, fairness is a backbone of the society. If there is no justice, there is no peace in society. People have many problems, have to face many problems in their lives, in the daily routine. If there is no justice, there is no peace in the society. If we want to create a peace in our society, there must be justice, fairness, and ethical and leadership. It's a compulsory component of a peaceful society. Next slide. Why ethical and moral education? Why we study ethics, values every time we are telling about the ethics, values, each and everything, obey the duties, fulfill your responsibilities, don't tell a lie, always speak truth, don't harm anyone, obey your, fulfill your responsibilities and respect others. All these things, why we educate? If we want our next generation to pose the trait of character we most admire, we must make them aware about what these traits are and why they deserve both admiration and legitimacy. Next, if as a student you are to become patriots, you must understand and embrace principles of liberty, equality, and justice on which the nation is founded. Next slide, please. Why ethical values in education? You must develop the qualities of characters that make true citizenship, courage, responsibility, gratuity, and self sufficient devotion to the common good. Why in education we focus on ethical values? Many of today's students face difficulty in distinguish between celebrity and heroes. As an educator, we have to equip our student with great statement I am givers and society considered so that they may say I want to be like that. Don't to be taker, always to want to be giver. Always want to stand on upper hand. Next slide, please. Role of a school in moral values, in integrity. This line of the family system, we have to teach values. Students are not learning at home. Our teaching is to become caring, moral communities that help students from unhappy homes focus on their work. control their anger, feel carried about, the become responsible students and citizens. Actually, school have double duty. At home, if they are not getting food of thought, then it's the responsibility of the schools, responsibility of the teachers, responsibility is ours to feed the students moral values, to understand the students moral values, focus on a moral values. If every teacher start giving lectures, starting note before a lecture, he giving 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes to moral values, then there must be change, but change not occurs at once. Change became slowly, but there must be change. If you are able to change one human being, it means you are successful. It's not that only you are able to to train only one. Maybe there are more than one, but at least one. Next, troubling trends in youth characters. Young peoples had adversely been affected by poor parenting, the wrong kind of adult role model, sex violence, and parallelism in medium and pressure of peer groups. This is evidenced by trading in rising youth violence, increasing dishonesty, growing disrespect for authority, peer cruelty, bigotry, and school campuses, decline in work, ethical, sexual prosperity, growing self centralization and decline civil responsibilities, increase in self destructions behaviors, and ethical illiteracy. We actually, these are, we have media which have both things, positive and negative. Our youth can not understand, is not able to differentiate what is right and what is wrong for them. That's why many, in my opinion, I always used to say that if our youth is going on a wrong side, two things are responsible. One, parents and media. And sorry, three things are responsible: parents, teacher, and media. Media not play his role accurately, parents are not playing his role accurately, and teachers as well not playing his role accurately. That's why society going in a worst side. Our youth is going on a worst side. They are facing problems. They are facing many problems. We are facing troubles in life. We are lacking, we actually, our youth skips one stage of his or her life. They are not enjoying their childhood, they become early younger. Actually, media make them grown up early. They are not enjoying each and every stage of his life. They are distributing, media distributing our youth's mind. Is our duty, is our parents' duty, is our teachers' duty, is a society duty that teach the youth the moral values and integrity. Then we will. Is the only way to obey the morality and integrity. Next slide, please. Promoting morality by teaching the youngs values like respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and civil virtue. Good characters consist of knowing the good, deserving the good, and doing the good. That thing I already explained it. Try to understand, try to feed, try to give a lesson to your students on everyday basis, on the every lectures basis. Try to do good things always in your mind, always think positive, always do positive things, always do right things, always think positive things. Next slide, please. Responsibility of the teachers. Act as caregiver, mentor, and models. Create a model community. Practice moral discipline. Create democratic classroom environment. Teach value others than curriculum as well. Use cooperative learning. Developing the consensus of the craft. Encourage moral reflections. Teach conflict resolutions. All are the duty of a teacher. If each and every teacher understand his or her duties, then each or every student must have the morality and integrity in his or her soul, in his or her heart. Next slide, please. Final quote. Summary. Education is the responsibility of the school, whether it is about smoking, drug, alcohol, violence, radical diversity, or sexual abuse. The assumptions that these are solo responsibility of someone else is a diverse to our children. Parents do have a key role in the total education of their children in partnership with the schools. So everyone has to play one's role honestly. Actually, parents think that it's the duty of school. School think that it's the duty of teachers. Teachers think that it's the duty of parents. No one want to take or want to understand or want to obey his or her duty. No one can take his responsibility. If everyone understand his responsibility and act like a human being, peaceful human being, and want to do his or her duty peacefully, with your wholeheartedly, with happily, then everyone get his rights. Next slide, please. If you have any question, that's all from my side. Every teacher, every student must fulfill moral values and integrity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker student. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for a question session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular review. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part.
Okay.
Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. participant, dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, I think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. There's no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP.
Okay.
We have
Bye
learned
bye.
a lot from you with new topic. Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Bye.
Welcome. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, step for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, step for the webinar certification. This is the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure you present on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1 Move to the next with your line test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I'm going to share the procedure again. Visit www.radioigp.com. Please make sure you presence on our website for the running session and get enrolled. After watching covering part 1, move to the next video learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed to retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seek is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is a regular webinar activity. We change the fuel process for online quiz competition. Note that after life, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up or sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button or give a link for the session name and join with the logged website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join and join online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 50 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, ethics and integrity are a specific standard disclosure. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. No one is correct here. Our second question is, what is the difference between ethics and integrity? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our third question is, business ethics and integrity will directly impact organizational. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 69% people are right here. Next question is, what's the difference between compliance-based ethics and integrated-based ethics? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is, UPM student and trade to ethics and integrity. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right. Our next question is, business ethics and integrity will directly impact organization. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our next question is, compliance should be taking about ethics and integrity. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our eighth question is, ethics and integrity are not valued to the workplace. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our second last question of this session is, ethics and integrity are important in the workforce. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is, ethics, the Best Buy has built a culture in ethics and integrity. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer and no one is correct here. So congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes to finalize the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy, stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal of the people of things. Albert Einstein. Before I start, hit the like button. I want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.